I'm always really bad at thinking of the best bit because the Woodbrooke's so lovely and the yard's so lovely. But you know, we keep saying, don't we, as second years, that like we've come back for the third residential it is now, and it just feels like we only just left each other yesterday, and we're all like at home again. Yeah, it's really nice bonding.
Yeah, I think that the best bit for me, I think, is definitely the group of people that we've had here. It's been a really quite diverse in some ways, but we're really connected as a group. So that's been really good.
Yeah.
I think because you're kind of all on a journey together.
Yeah.
And as you say, kind of quite diverse in lots of ways, but in a similar place maybe on that journey, and that's regardless of age or occupation or background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think actually the quiet day, although I found it harder today yesterday than last year, has been one of my favourite aspects of it. It's something I'd never really done before. I don't know how you found your first one, but it's it's a really amazing thing to do and a really amazing space to do it in. I think it's made quite a difference.
I think that's one of the things about the Alp that's different from other Woodbrooke courses is obviously it's just a really long time.
Yeah.
And it feels like a really short time, but it means we've got the space to do a whole day in doing a quiet day, and space to really, really get into the spiritual side of it and do loads and loads of learning and really, take advantage of everything that Woodbrooke has, like everything, all the learning and stuff.
It feels a bit like the highlights of the course programme because we've had so many different tutors on so many different topics. It's been like cherry picking all the best bits.
Yeah.
I think it is. It's a really quite a treat, I guess, to be able to meet almost all, but a lot of the staff and get a flavour of the sorts of things that you can do.
This time we've felt like we've had a continuation, like the session we've just had on like the future of British Quakerism. I feel like it's continuing on from the history session with Stuart and Betty last year, and like I find myself looking back and like remembering stuff from that session and linking it up with this time, and
I thought that about the first residential we did. It had a really nice flow, so it really took you through kind of introducing ideas of the programme and kind of Quaker history and leadership, and then taking on a kind of to look at different aspects of it now. So it's really interesting kind of dynamic.
What doubts did you have before deciding whether or not?
I think my biggest doubt was about whether, because I've never really done young friends, I don't tend to haven't been to my FGM. I did a couple of things when I was younger, but I was never really involved, and I thought, is it really for me? But actually, it's been great. I've really enjoyed the people that we've met and being with other people who have similar kind of interest and outlook. So that was a nice surprise. That's probably the thing I was most anxious about. What about you?
My doubt was about time, because I'm just about to start doing a PGDE teaching course, and I knew it would be really, really intensive. The nice thing is that I'll have summer holidays, so that made it easier for me, but during the year I wasn't sure if I'd have enough time to commit to it. But I asked Ellie sent me an email and said that it's probably just an hour or two a month, so I thought I can probably manage that.
It hasn't been onerous.
Yeah, and then from talking to you guys, I think many of you said that actually not that much has happened during the year.
But it hasn't made that much difference, like even though we haven't been that active during the year. At points I think it's kind of gone in ebbs and flows, but it hasn't made any difference when coming back together. It's been really nice to come back as a group.
I guess one small thought I had was also about the cost, but there's YFGM's happy to give you money, local meetings have trust. I think Woodbrooke has some of the funds to